head this way, man. Safe travels. Where to even start? This has been a long time coming, and I'm super stoked. I guess I'll start from the beginning. Actually, let me go back to Denver.
Yeah. That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move. It's the same way you showed me. If you could fly, then you'd feel south. Up north's getting cold soon. The way it is, we're on land, so I'm someone to hold true. Keep you cool when it's still alive. Won't let you down when it's all ruined. Just the same way you showed me. Showed me. You showed me love. Glory from above. Regardless, dear, it's all downhill from here. In the wake of a hurricane, dark skin of a summer shade, nosedive in the floodlines, tall tower, milk crates. It's the same way you showed me. Cannonball off the porch side, older kids trying off the roof. Just the same way you showed me. You showed. If you could die and come back to life, up for air from the swimming pool, you kneel down to the dry land, kiss the earth that birthed you, gave you tools just to stay alive and make it out when the sun is ruined. That's the same way you showed.
I really wish I got to Dallas with more time so I could like film more and talk more about what I'm doing, but my flight is literally boarding right now. My boarding group is already boarded, but it's fine because I like boarding last. So yeah, so what exactly am I doing? I'm basically gonna be gone for the next 12 months on and off. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a win-win regardless, so I'm stoked. I saved up for a long time. I'm gonna be going into all that, how I'm doing this 100% self-financed, and just showing everything I like to do, and yeah, just see where I get, see if I get better at this, and just kind of like trying to make a career out of it, but also, you know, I'm doing it for me as much as I'm doing it for professional reasons. I want it so when I'm 90, you know, I can look back and see like, this is what I did with my 20s. This is something I wanted to do for so long. I don't know why it took me this long to do it. I mean, I know why it took me this long to do it, because I didn't have the money to do it. Beyond that, in terms of my spirit, my mentality, my ego, I think, held me back for so long. And at a certain point, you realize everyone's on their own path and living out their own narrative. And people don't read into what you do as much as you probably think that they do. So I think realizing that kind of pushed me over the edge and made me realize, like, okay, I should do this. It wasn't easy for me to make this decision because a lot of people really don't like their job and then they decide to leave. And it's easy because their displeasure with their work is pushing them out. But like, I loved my job. I had the best culture I could have asked for. The pay was great. The work-life balance was great. I had a clear sort of ladder of progression and growth. My boss was super cool. Ultimately, it was a workplace that I enjoyed showing up at every single day. So I kind of had the opposite situation. And it was really difficult saying goodbye, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you have a dream, you gotta go for it, right? So that's what I'm doing here today. So I'm gonna be traveling on and off for like 12 months. That's about how much I've saved for. I've saved roughly $23,000. I'm gonna be documenting like everything that I can, just trying to produce as much content as possible. I'm gonna be posting flights, points, miles, skydives, good food, ethnic food, trips, just things that, you know, get me out of bed in the morning. Monthly income and expense reports, so you guys can get an idea of like how much it actually costs to do this, because I feel like I have a lot of information and knowledge to share with the world on points and miles and how to travel for cheap. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do that because I want you to take more trips. I want you to take more international trips. I think a lot of people kind of romanticize this lifestyle, you know, on social media, and then they don't actually explain how they're doing it. Half the time it's just their parents who are funding it. That's not my situation, but I had to save for it. Yeah, I did that, and now it's time to go, you know. This is my dream, to go travel non-stop for like a year and go to all the celebrated places, but also places that are much more rogue. I want to go to Afghanistan as much as I want to go to Saint-Tropez. I just want to go everywhere, man. So I have a lot of very, very cool stuff planned that I can't tell you about because I got to keep it a surprise. I'm really looking forward to this year. It's going to be a great one, and I hope you're along for the ride. Peace. Hour 15 of this 16-hour flight. It's been the best flight ever. I got upgraded to premium economy. I only paid for an economy ticket. I've slept the entire flight. So much energy. I only have an hour to go. If you're watching this, thank you, Clark from American Airlines. Made it to the first country, baby. Let's go. Morning, New Zealand. Got through customs super easy. There was a city bus that like went straight to the city, but it was too expensive. So of course I am taking the adventurous route. I took a bus that was like 45 minutes and then had to transfer to a train. I'm on that train now. And I guess it doesn't go all the way to the city center because like the backside of the line is down. So I have to transfer to a new train. So I'll transfer to that train and then I'll get to the city center and then I'll take like an Uber and then I'll be in my hostel. It's easy as that. Ready?
So that's the train.
Oh, that's the train right there. Okay. So I'm not gonna catch that one.
You can't.
Train number 3 and final train on the way to the city.
We are now arriving at Parnell.